Today we're going to look at a battle in Charlemagne Master Europe. If you played our Agricola game, it's a very similar battle system. This one's a bit more nuanced, but the core of it is the same in that you have attack rounds and defense rounds. In an attack round, you're going to take your unit, you're going to take your unit's attack factor, roll a die, and you can compare the total to the defense factor of the enemy unit that you're trying to attack. And you will do a step loss if you're above that number, and then a second step loss will eliminate the unit. If you roll a natural 8, the unit's eliminated altogether. And these particular units, these Skara units on the horsies, during the first attack round, they have a bonus in which, when they do a successful attack, is going to eliminate the enemy unit outright. Then there are defense rounds where you take the attack factors of the two adjacent enemy units, add them together, and then you take your defense factor of your unit, roll a die, you compare the two, and if your die roll plus defense factor is greater than the enemy attack factors, then you're okay. If not, you're eliminated. And that's pretty much how it works. There's a little bit more to it, but we're going to go through one and show you how it works. The big thing I would say is that you have two wings this time around, which you didn't in Agricola. And when one wing routes, an enemy wing or your wing, is going to end the battle. And the side that routes loses the battle. And obviously you want to route the enemy. If you route yourself, then you lose the game. That's not so great. So we're going to start here over on the left with this guy. He has an attack factor of 2. And he's going to try to attack this guy with a defense factor of 5. Going to roll the die. 2 plus 6 is 8. So that did it. He's going to flip over. Alright. Now we have this horsey guy here. He has an attack factor of 3. And he's going up against defense factor of 6 in either case. He's going to go with this one to try to protect this unit should the defense round happen there. So it's 3 plus 5 is 8. And that's successful because he's a Skara. That's going to eliminate that unit altogether. Now we have this guy here. He's going to attack this guy with the 5, so it's 3. And he's basically rolled 3 or better. He rolled a 4. That did it. He's gone. Boom. Now we're back to an infantry guy. Attack factor of 2. He's going to go against this guy with a defense factor of 5. It's the only choice he has. A 2, and he rolls a die. And 2 is 4. That's not enough, so he stays in place. And we have this guy here. Attack factor of 3 up against, let's say, the 6. It was successful, so the guy's gone. Go over to this other wing, and here we have this guy here. He's going to attack this guy with the 4, because that should be an easy step loss. And it is. So he's flipped over. We have this guy with a 2, and he's going to attack. Same basic strategy here. He's going to attack this guy with the 6, so he needs to roll 5 or better. He rolled a 3, so it did not work out. This guy has a 2. He's going to attack this guy. He needs a 4 or better. He rolled an 8, which, because he's a Skara, is eliminating the guy anyway. But if he wasn't a Skara, that would also eliminate the guy because he rolled a natural 8. This Skara here is going to attack this guy. So he needs a 4 or better. He got a 3. That didn't work. This guy here is attacking this guy. He needs a 5 or better. He rolled an 8, so that's going to eliminate that guy altogether. So now we go into the defense rounds. We're going to go back over here. And first, this guy is going to defend. So he's going to roll the die and add his defense factor of 3. And he wants to roll a total that's more than 4. He did. He rolled a 5. This guy has a 5. So he basically needs to roll a 1 or better. So he did it. The reason why I'm rolling those is if he rolls an 8, that's going to eliminate the guy. Same case here. He's fine. Over here, he needs a 2 or better. He did it. This guy needs a 1 or better. He did it. Now we're over here. And here we have 2 guys that are adjacent. So we have an attack factor total of 9. Compared to 4 plus a die roll, so I need a 6 or better. I got a 1, so that's going to eliminate that guy. He's dead. Here we have a 5 against a 4. He rolled a 5, so he's fine. Over here we have a 5 against a 4. He rolled a 4, so he's fine. Here we have 10 against 5. So I need a 6 or better. Didn't get it, so that loses me my level 3 Scar. That kind of hurts. And then over here we have 5 against a 4. He's fine. So at this point, we check to see if any of the bad guys are isolated. So an isolated guy is going to have no other bad guys next to him, so he's only adjacent to these units, and he is unable to inflict a to successfully attack, and he 4 to 3, so he could successfully attack. This guy rolled a 1, he'd be dead. Same, well here, no, so this guy will be eliminated because he's not going to be able to do anything against those guys. So he's isolated, he's gone. This guy, however, could inflict a hit on that guy, so he stays. This guy here has no one next to him, and oh, I need to, so it's been a while since I played this, guys. Sorry. I actually need to move some guys first, I think, before I check for isolation. So we have guys in our reserve here, which I could move one of these up here. Or if I have a Scar unit that's not next to somebody, they can move over to the other wing. So I'm going to do that, move this guy over here. Alright, I think, yeah, no more isolation checks. So now we're into another attack round. So we're going to go back over here. And actually, during my maneuvering, I can move into the flank there, and that's very advantageous. So here we have this guy attacking. That's a 2 to the 4. He rolled an 8, so the guy's gone. So this guy didn't really do much of anything there. Oh well. We're going over here. We have a 2 against a 5, so I need a 4 better. I rolled a 7, so he's flipped. Now we have a 3 against a 5. I rolled a 2, so nothing happened there, unfortunately. Now we're over here. We have a 3. We're going to put him against the... actually, we're going to put the 3 against this guy here. So he needs a 4 better. He did it, so it's going to flip him. This isn't the first round, so we're back to flipping for the Scars. This guy has a 2 against a 6, so he needs a 5 or better. He did it. That guy's eliminated. Here we have a 2 against a 6, so I need, again, a 5 or better. I got 6, so that flipped him over. And here we need a 2 against a 5 or better. Roll the 8, so that actually eliminates him altogether. Now we would do another defense round. So here, this guy is attacking. No one can attack over there. This guy's attacking here. So he needs 2 or better. He rolled an 8, which is going to eliminate the guy. We're still going to resolve the defense round, but we've won the battle because this flank is clear. This wing is clear, and that's actually how the battles work. So I'll just, these guys will go away at the end of the turn. But I should probably have. So he's going to attack, just so I can go through the motions here. He's not going to be able to do anything. And then this guy, 5 against a 4. Oh, I rolled a 1, so that's actually going to eliminate that guy. So I had some losses here to my army, which is not great. I am going to get to promote one guy in each of my wings. So I'm going to promote this level 3 guy to a level 4. He's going to go away at the end of the turn, but get me a point, which will be helpful. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do the same over here. So my 2 level 4 guys. And that's going to take some stuff out of my armies and not really help my minimum army strength requirement. But this is the first turn, so I won't have to worry too much about that. Anyway, that's how a battle works. It's pretty straightforward. A lot of it is just good planning at the start of it, and then just running through it, and hoping your guys do what they're supposed to do. So, there we go.